welcome back. Thanks so much for coming. I just wanted to check in to see how things have been going in the last week. Anna, how have you been feeling about the relationship and how things have been going?
I'm feeling okay. A little bit of frustration this week. We're still struggling with our communication issues that we brought up last time, um, which we've talked about. But it feels like we're kind of stuck. Um, we had a little bit of a fight this week because Andre's still working a ton, and although I understand why, it feels like there aren't any boundaries with work and with home life. It just feels like it's one big blur. And that can be frustrating because I really wish that he would disconnect when he comes home. And so this week um, I made dinner and we had this huge plan to meet at 8 p.m. at home, and it was really important to me. And then he didn't show up, and then I texted him and he didn't respond. And eventually he got home at 10 p.m. And like by that time I just didn't even want to see him. I was just mad.
Mm.
And I don't think he like quite understands why I'm mad.
Okay. So you were mad. I
Mad.
felt really mad.
Mhm.
So underneath that feeling of anger, what was going on beneath that?
Mm, I mean, it's hard to feel anything but the anger. Even like right now, like thinking about it, I'm just like, like I just want to like smack him a little bit. No, but I guess like I was really disappointed. I was really disappointed that he wasn't able to like keep that commitment. It makes me feel afraid too that like just it's never gonna change because like it just keeps happening.
Okay, so you were disappointed, you were afraid. Tell me about that fear. So what does that look like if it never changes?
Mm. Well, I guess it makes me kind of go into these extremes of like, well, we're either going to be stuck together forever and I'm going to just be sad all the time because he's never around, or like we're going to get divorced. And then that would just also suck because like I really care about him and I don't want to get divorced. But it feels like it's like those two options are going to happen if something doesn't change.
It sounds like maybe there's some loneliness there too.
Mm.
Andre, how did that situation feel for you?
Well, I feel bad that she was so hurt for sure, but I told her that I would try to come home by 8 o'clock for dinner, and she knows how much is going on with work, and like I'm working on all of these cases right now, and I don't want to take too many steps back before the baby comes because once the baby's here, I am gonna have to take steps back. Um, so I mean, I totally understand why she was upset. I'm not a sociopath, but I don't, there's nothing I can really do about it right now, like in the place we're in right now. As we get closer to the baby,
I like feel like that's just not true though. Like I feel like he's looking at things as if they're really black and white. Like I have to do this now before the baby comes. And to me it's like you're the same person throughout the entire process. Like I need the same support now as when the baby comes. Like the work has to happen now, not just you know what I mean? Like you can't just separate it.
So apparently I should just like leave my job and find something else to do.
That's what I said.
So Andre, tell me about how you're feeling. So when you're at work and you feel like you need to be there, how are you feeling when Anna is texting you and wanting you to be home?
Well, I think when it's something like being home for dinner on a specific night, like that's something that can be held off for a second when I need to get a fax in or like go over a deposition or whatever. So, but I can also understand how that would be frustrating because she never does that to me. But yeah, it just stresses me out more. It's like I know when I get home, I'm either gonna be like iced out or she's gonna be like yelling at me.
So
When
you
I'm
feel-
tired.
So you feel frustrated.
Yeah.
And you feel stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it sounds like there's just a lot happening. There's work. You have a baby coming. There's a lot of things that you're both kind of feeling like you're being pulled and pushed, and there's just a lot of things that are affecting your relationship that kind of feel out of your control. Anna, does that not feel right to you?
Apparently, it's not out of
It-
my
Totally not. I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, yes, and also, like, I mean, for me, it would have even been as simple as a text being like, I'll be 30 minutes late. Like, 2 hours, that's just ridiculous. But, like I'm just gonna be 30 minutes. Like, just the acknowledgement that I see your text or that I'm here. Like, I feel like that's in his control.
It definitely could do that. I mean, I'm not gonna excuse not communicating with her as the time passed. I think I probably just got a little bit too into what I was doing and just tunnel vision. But I should definitely be doing better about that.
Okay. So, how does it make you feel when Anna says she feels lonely and frustrated and scared?
I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel kind of sad.
Makes you feel sad. Tell me more about that. Why does it make you feel sad?
I mean, because I'm her husband. I love her, and I want her to feel supported and feel safe. That's why I work so hard, is so that we can be taken care of and be like secure, and everybody have a roof and food and like college education eventually. But I can see how me not being present would also make her feel unsafe.
Unsafe.
Mm-hmm.
Anna, do you feel unsafe? Does that feel like a right?
I didn't think so at first, but now that I think about it, yeah. Not physically, but emotionally unsafe. Like, yeah, it feels really vulnerable because I'm so scared. When he doesn't come home, like, does this mean that he doesn't care? Like, does this mean he cares more about work? Like, does he not want to be here? Yeah, unsafe's a good word.
Andre, how would it feel if you lost Anna?
It would be really bad. It would be horrible. She helps keep everything going at home. Like, I am able to work so hard because I know when I get home, everything's gonna be taken care of. And it, like, even my emotional security, I guess, like, not just like that everything's gonna be clean and like there's gonna be food or but also like I'll get home and she's gonna be there to like give me a hug and a kiss and like give me like just support in general and ask how my day went. And even if I don't really want to talk about it, like, it's nice to know that that's there when she's not mad.
So how would that feel if that were gone?
It wouldn't feel good. It would suck. It would be horrible.
It would be horrible. What? Tell me more about that.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, I can't imagine it.
Anna, how would it feel if Andre weren't in your life anymore?
I'm getting a glimpse of it. recently. It, I think that's part of what I'm afraid of too, is like I'm starting to get more used to it. Um, it doesn't feel great. Like, well, I missed when he was around. I liked when he was around and we would like make dinner together sometimes.
You feel like he's gone now.
Kind of.
Andre, how does that feel to hear that? To Anna, it feels like you're gone from her life now.
That makes me sad. I don't want her to feel that way. So I'm not gone, and I think I just maybe like show my presence isn't the word, but like show how I care differently than she would like at this point. I think it was also easier when we were working in the same building, and like so we kind of operated on a more similar schedule. And I really haven't made any accommodations for the change that's happened. So it is probably really lonely to be home by herself sometimes. Though we do have her family close by, but yeah, it sucks. I should be trying to do better, I guess.
Okay. I hear a lot of things you're thinking and things you should do. But I want to ask you more how it feels when she says it feels like you're gone. It feels like you're not even in her life right now.
That makes me sad.
It makes you sad. Tell me more. When you say it makes you feel sad, tell me more about that.
I'm not really sure what you're asking.
So she feels like you're not a part of her life right now. And so you said she is your safety, she's your support. If that were gone, just imagine, what do you think your life would feel like? So you go to work, you come home, she's not there.
It would feel pretty empty.
Empty. I know this is a little uncomfortable, but do you want to look at Anna and tell her how you would feel if she weren't part of your life?
Anna, I love you a lot, and if you weren't part of my life anymore, it would feel horrible and empty, and I don't have purpose, and there's no reason for me to work, which I know is the root of our issues right now, but I don't think I would feel like any of that is worth it if you weren't here.
How did it feel to hear Andre say that?
Shocking. Good. I feel like I believe your motivation. And I feel like I've always kind of known that, but it feels nice to hear it.
And can you look at Andre and tell him what you're missing, what it is about him that you love, and what you're missing and not having him home with you right now?
Andre, I miss sharing time together, quality time together. I miss having you around, laughing and talking about our days together. And, yeah, I miss having a person around.
I'm sorry.
How did that feel, Andre?
That felt I don't know. It made me feel a little bit sad. Because I know that I don't want her to feel like that. I don't want her to feel like she needs to miss